Welcome back for another Reddit story video. Today we have 3 stories for you to enjoy. As always, don't forget to share and like if you enjoy these videos. Without further ado, here we go.
I need you to help me finding the MAYO. Sorry about my writing, I'm still shaking up about it. I wish I could tell you that this didn't happen, but it did. Today I was at Walmart shopping with my mom to get some food. Mom was going to have a party for me being 6 months seizure free, and today is my 25th birthday. I have a service dog, his name is Harley, he's a Springer Spaniel Poodle mix. Why I have him is because my seizures, and I have really bad PTSD. Before I forget, mention it, my mom is in wheelchair, so I got to tell you people who was there. Harley, service dog, mom, me, CL for crazy lady, CM for crazy man, SM for store manager, Cop 1, Cop 2, EMT 1, EMT 2. There was a lot more people there, but these are the main people. Okay, it's my local Walmart. I live in a really small town. A lot of people know me there because me having seizures many times in Walmart. It's the lights. They all know Harley, my service dog. So they know if they hear him barking that something's happening to me. I'm wearing a pink shirt with black leggings with pink stripes, and I'm wearing my headphones listening to one of my favorite audiobooks. I'm walking down soda aisle looking for my favorite brand of root beer. Mom went to the meat section to find some flat iron steaks, my favorite. I find the root beer, then I put it in my cart. CL, do you know where the mayonnaise is? Me, it's 2 down from here. CL, okay. So now I'm in the frozen food aisle. CL comes up to me again. The MAYO wasn't there. Okay, go find it for me. I don't know where they are. If they are not on that aisle, then go in the back and find the MAYO. Okay, now I know what's going on. I'd never thought this would happen, but she thought I worked at Walmart. I can't go in the back because I do not work here. Yes, you do. I see you all the time in the store. Basically, Walmart is the only store to shop at my town, and I go there and get groceries and other things once a week. Me, no I don't. CL, don't argue with me, I know you work. I think of something I can do to get rid of this lady, and I can't believe it worked for a little bit. Oh, the MAYO is right there. CL looks where I'm pointing at, and I book it, find my mom. But I don't make it too far because CL's husband is behind me and he is pissed. Yelled at me to help his wife. CM grabs me, and then when I screamed, I don't do well with men touching me. When I screamed, Harley started barking his head off. I'm trying to pull away from him, but CM will not let me go. CM yelling to shut the hell up, and for not doing your job, I'm going to get your manager. I keep telling CM to let me go, let me go, let me go. Now Harley goes in overprotective mode and started growling at CM. CM is being very aggressive towards me, saying the same thing over and over again. My mom comes in the aisle screaming, "Let her go!" Again, she's in a wheelchair. CL is yelling at my mom and blocking her from getting to me. I hear the footsteps running towards me, but before they could get to me, CM yells one more time to shut the hell up, and he slaps me hard across the face. I fall on the floor. That is when Harley attacked CM. The footsteps were the SM, some employees, and the cops. Everything starts getting blurry. I'm in a straight on bad panic attack. Harley is still attaching CM, then Harley stopped attacking CM. I know this because I feel Harley putting his weight on me like he was taught to help me. It's called DPT. Now, there's 2 EMT at my side. They put me on a cot. I pass out at that point and I'm awake up here in the ER. Harley was still right by my side, and then 2 cops came in and talked to me about what happened, and I'm telling my side. Cop 1 asked me if I want to pass charges. I say yes. Cop 2 said, "We're going to be standing outside the door because CM and CL are in the next room." Again, small town. The cops tells me that they found drugs in CM blood and that he has a warrant out for beating a woman almost to death, all because the woman had an argument with CL. CM and CL were on the running from the cops. CL is pregnant and mayonnaise is one of her cravings. All this happened because CL effing wanted mayonnaise. Effing mayonnaise. Finally got to tell a customer what we've all been thinking. A while back I was server bartender at an upscale restaurant, was dating another bartender and was good friends with two of the managers. The owner was a pompous ass but had 2 locations but almost never was at my location. The other one was in the trendy part of town, so of course he had to be seen there. We had this one lady who loved to come to the bar. She would tell anyone and everyone working that she was friends with the owner, actually true, and used that to treat everyone like crap. Snapping fingers, calling out, "Hey you, I need another drink," all while bragging about the car she drove, the presents that her boyfriend would give her. Since she was actually friends with the owner, we just took it. We knew she would get most, if not all, her tab comped and not tipped, so we just shuddered when she walks in. She had 2 steady boyfriends and a third that seemed to rotate. She was good looking if you like fake parts. We call her the entitled cunt. When she was with a boyfriend, she was only a bit horrible, but when she was alone, she would get really drunk and piss off other patrons or hit on the older men to the point they would leave, affecting your tips all night. It's one thing if I know it's just one tab I'm getting screwed on, another thing entirely when you affect my whole night. Fast forward about 8 months, I left the job to go back to school full time, but my girlfriend is still bartending there and I would go in frequently to have a meal on the cheap and a free beer or 2. On these nights she shows up. Lady snaps at my girlfriend. "I need another Chardonnay, quick." Girlfriend who is taking another customer's food order, "I'll be right there in a minute." Lady looks at me, You work here, get me a drink." Me, watching the game on TV and eating my dinner, ignores her. Lady gets in my face, I was talking to you, get me my drink." Me, "Madam, I don't work here anymore." Lady, "Yes you do, I see you working here all the time. Get me my drink. Don't you know who I am? I know the owner." I look at my girlfriend and gave her a little smirk as if to say, "May I?" and she nods back. I didn't want to get her in trouble, but the friendly manager was working that night and the owner was nowhere to be found. The stars had aligned. Me, "I don't work here, and since I don't, let me tell you what everyone who does here thinks of you. You are the singularly most obnoxious guest that walks through these doors. We call you the entitled cunt behind your back. You're a drunk, a gold digger, and fake from head to toe. We count down the minutes until you leave." I turn to the boyfriend that's with her that night. "You know that she has at least 2 other boyfriends, right?" Apparently no one has ever talked to her like this before and her jaw is on the floor. You can see the hamster wheel spinning in her tiny brain and knowing the shit show I have started. Sit back and take a long drink of my beer and prepare to get reamed out. But before she can start, her boyfriend goes, "What?" Apparently he did not know about the other boyfriends. So what I thought was going to be a rant-filled ass chewing coming my way turned completely 180 on her. He starts going off on her and the restaurant is dead silent listening to him ream her out. How could she be sleeping around after all he has done for her? Cars, condos, presents. After all that, she was effing around on him. He storms out and she runs after him. That was one of the sweetest beers of my life. After story. Of course she called the owner and bitched about me, but he confirmed I no longer worked there. My girlfriend got written up for allowing me to talk like that, but she never came back to that location. I was banned by the owner, but since he rarely was in, I still got to hang out with my girlfriend and manager's friend. I am the best employee at a place I don't work. I am sure this has probably happened to someone else on here, but I will tell my story anyway. When I was in high school and first got my driver's license, I would drive to the local bookstore in my town that was almost as big and popular as Barnes & Noble's. It has since shut down though. I went there specifically because I have had a loyalty card there since I was like 6 that got me massive discounts on books. It was the dead of all, and I was wearing a jacket due to the chill outside and listening music on my first gen iPod. I was standing in the reference section trying to figure out which guitar book I should buy since I had just gotten a guitar for my birthday and we didn't really have internet to look up how-tos. When suddenly an older gentleman walks up to me and asks about a book series for his daughter. I say I know which one he's talking about and lead him to the yeah section. Talking about how good the story is and if she likes them, some other books like it I could recommend, the man and I chatted for about 50 minutes before thanking me and continuing on. I went back and grabbed a simple court guidebook and head to the checkout. As I walked up to the front, I see the gentleman talking to one of the employees, probably the manager. He then points to me and says something to the effects of, "This is one of your best employees, you should give him a raise." The guy looks over at me with a confused look and turns back to the man, telling him that I don't work there. This confused the gentleman who came over to me while I was checking out, asking me if I really didn't. I told him sorry, I don't, and he began to laugh. He told me that my shirt, red with some tribal design on it, looked like one of the red shirt uniforms. Also, me talking into my Bluetooth headset made it look like I was talking to someone who worked there like a manager would. I was just mumbling along to the song lyrics I was listening to. We both laughed at this and went our separate ways.
So those were the stories for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, a like would be highly appreciated. It really does help my channel out. Also, if you enjoy this and want to stay up to date on the latest videos, then don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for listening, and I will see you in the next video.